Whoa! What's going on, guys? What's going on? William Barry here, coming at you usually with another video. So it looks like our boy Chris Webby and Ren are linking up. They won. They're at 40%. The other two are at 30%. At the time of making this video. Got to add that because sometimes I don't know how to close the polls. They just stay open for all time and make me look like a liar later. All right. So if we do this, did it? All right. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Cool. So this is Chris Webby Baggage featuring Ren on the For the Burbs YouTube. Oh, look at that, dude. Even Ren is the #1 comment, dude. 4,000 likes. Oh. All right, looks like it's got a lot of good. It's got a low like rating. Wait, it has 1 million views. Who didn't like this? What's wrong with people? All right, well, anyway, let's get into this. And oh, I also want to say that we got 3 more things we got to share. Where is the Hall of Fame tab? So we got a $5 super from Dawn of Rhyme, or Dawn of Fry Me 8127. Can't wait to see you react to Sick Boy and Cujo Beatdown. A lot of people in the comments have told me to make sure I add in the reason why the song is removed from all platforms. I think it's Sick Boy. Mr. Unbearable Sama gave us $10 Canadian, and it says keep on keeping on. A lot harder to read than I thought it was gonna be. And then came in uninvited, said you the best. Check out Ren and Live Pirate Space Monkey. I am glorious and ready and willing. All right. I think we're gonna have to now get into this. We've wasted enough of your time. Do apologize about that. Bam! Purgatory pub, huh?
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. No jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Bro, why does this sound like... I feel like this kind of sounds like Jelly Roll when he raps right now. Hold on, this is fucking fire, dude.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. No jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah.
Think about that, man. It's such a bummer, too, because it doesn't matter how far you strive in life. It doesn't matter how many things you overcome. You're always going to have more and more baggage. Every relationship you go through leads you to more and more. I don't want to call it trauma because that feels like it's too simple of a word. And not by simple, I mean it's too simple of a feeling that you can get from a majority of relationships. But like all it takes is one person to like emotionally manipulate you for you to like now always have trust issues or think double things when people talk to you. Like, what is your intention? Why are you doing this? All it takes is one person to be cheated on to never feel like they're going to be worthwhile after that. It's just, we carry so much. Like, you can go to a job and think that you got in so much trouble because you've voiced your opinion so much. So the next time you go to another job, you try and keep everything to yourself, and then everyone starts giving you shit for that because, like, you're not opening up and getting involved with people and stuff. It's such a frustrating experience because there's no correct way to do fucking anything most of the time. And no matter what you do, you always carry on baggages, addictions, and things like that. And just, they stack on throughout life. Even like self-destructive tendencies, hobbies like gambling or tobacco, or I mean like fear of success or not feeling loved, or an inferiority complex or a superiority imposter syndrome. Like they all come out of nowhere, man.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing.
Fucking Christ, bro. The need to self-medicate is so wild. And we always find ways. It's not necessarily like drinking or weed or like actual medication. But like, hell, some would argue maybe our pursuit in YouTube is the same thing. Or comedians doing comedy. Like for them, it's like a form of like dramatic release. Or some people, like when they watch YouTube, they're sometimes living vicariously the life that they wish they could be living, or they're confronting the demons. You know, whatever they might be doing, there's a purpose for why they're here. And so many people need purpose. It's fucking depressing, man, because as a person who recently lost his purpose, because I tied my purpose to my job, how much you need to find yourself. Like most of the time, people's purpose becomes their family, their kid, their relationship. But when you don't have access to those, you have to form your own purpose, and that can be dangerous because when you lose that purpose, fuck, you got nothing else to fall back on. Fuck. Also, like, this video is well shot so far. Yeah, it's like in a black and white. I don't see, like, it's not monochrome. There's nothing like any individual colors popping out, but it's very atmospheric, very bluesy, very like southern rock, very country, which I did not expect this whatsoever, because someone told me Chris Webby was like a nerd rapper and a huge stoner. And, you know, Ren, I haven't really heard him mess around too much with like country-esque stuff. Now, this isn't country, but I feel like country boys that listen to like Jelly Roll and music like that, this would be something they could probably, you know, get along with.
Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost.
Facts.
After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin.
This plays back into some of Ren's early messages, that even these broken people, even Screech, they deserve some kind of... They deserve a path to redemption. A lot of people have done a lot of bad things. Like he said in High Ren, it's not about good and evil. It's a pendulum swinging back and forth, caught into an eternal dance. He who is bad isn't always bad, and he who is good isn't always good. We need to do our best to try and stay on one side of the pendulum. But if we ever fall into that dark, we're not stuck there. There's always a way back. Usually that involves a lot of growing, healing, and honesty, but fuck, man. Come on, man. It's like fucking 6 a.m. You gotta make me start getting all fucking existential dread up in this bitch. Come on, dude.
I take it then, feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling.
Oh, dude, it just dawned on me. So these are all the people that are actually dead. So that man was shot. That man probably died of cancer or something. The other dude died to a slit neck. The man, when he walked in, died to abuse or maybe addiction. Okay. So what killed Chris Webby?
That are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with
Damn,
these
girl.
habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah.
Look at our boy, bro. That he literally looks like the personification of the Chad meme. This is an interesting fucking conundrum for music. Well, what happened to Ren? What took Ren? You know what I mean? Now I'm interested. What's my boy about to do?
With the same old baggage in my closet. Yeah, yeah. Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature.
Oh my god, dude, I bring that argument up all the time. Dude, Ren, stop peering into my soul. You make me feel so vulnerable, man. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it, please.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part.
The bottle is my nature, chopping on my brain cells while I'm reaching for the part? Is that what he said?
Nurture, I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pop. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted, you get brain dead. Mind so.
This is fucking fire, dude. What a wild. Wait, so is Ren doing both, or is one of those Chris Webby right there? Because that sounds sick.
Me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted,
Yeah, okay.
you get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling.
What a harmony those two dudes just do. They just casually fell into that, man. Like, what the fuck was that?
Patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking.
Ooh.
New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone.
Damn, did you hear them boys just going? You see that dude that said Hollywood spit me out, bro? That's sick as fuck. Same, buddy, same.
These habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New
Damn.
me with the same old baggage in my closet.
And he stuck her, he stayed behind. No.
Imagine being able to build anything.
Webby, no.
Just
bro. What the fuck? That was not really to break down there, man. So essentially the story is they was out being the boys. They might have been drinking, might have been driving, whatever. We don't know the case. But maybe that's why they were drinking so much in that bar. I do like the idea of purgatory being in a bar. I've heard that motif before, but it might be from some fiction that I don't have the wherewithal to understand. But the idea that like all of these different people there that were sent there are stuck there, it's such a sad sight, because anyone who makes religion the way that it is, like, you have to prostrate yourself before God. I feel like that God can't make the claim that he is a holy entity within itself. Like, why is it that I need to love you more than my own parents, or love you more than my own child if I have one, or more than my own neighbor, or more than anybody in order to get into heaven? Why do I have to constantly beg for forgiveness for sins that you gave me? You didn't have to give sins to all mankind, but you chose to. And why are we the bearers of the responsibility of the people before us? The reason why religion is a terrifying thing, regardless of what religion you follow, there are handfuls that are, not as evil, but like a religion that tells you that you have to follow a certain sect of rules or you get eternal damnation, that's not a religion that I really want to mess with. It doesn't sound like it's rooted in a systemic place of good. Like it doesn't have any underlying goodness to it. Anytime where I have to be subservient to you to enjoy your affection, that just sounds like manipulation with extra steps. You can dress it up in pretty words, but the fact that all these people go to purgatory and they're stuck there, and then they probably have to make some kind of choice to get back, that's bullshit. But also, it's good to see two independent artists come together and make something. I think someone told me this guy was independent. I'm not entirely sure, but like, just to make something so raw and kind of like speaking to one of the corest human traditions. Well, not tradition, that's not the right. Human conditions. Like, the plight of everyone's life is something that we all have to go through to some extent or another. Like, all of us will probably experience heartbreak. All of us will experience loss. All of us will experience loneliness. All of us will experience a myriad of terrible circumstances in our life that will affect us and give us baggage that we have to carry through everyday situations. Like people that, you know, lose their job can fall into depression, or people that go through like a fucked up, twisted relationship can develop certain like defense mechanisms that make other relationships harder for them for all time. You know, there are so many layers to life that we get caught up in all of it. And it's kind of bullshit that even if we have the best intentions, we can still pull like extreme like emotional damage from the people in our lives. Like, how many times do you, like, most of the time I've heard what therapy really boils down is coming to terms with like the decisions of your parents and the decisions of your early relationships and friends. Now, I could totally be wrong. Maybe there's like way deeper thought processes into all that. Obviously talk to a professional, but if I remember correctly, what one of my exes told me was that what therapy really does is teach you how to deal with those things and accept what form of responsibility you had in them. And then it's okay to be someone who's a victim in some of those situations, but you have to take ownership of them. I don't know. I'm not someone who's trained on any of that stuff. Obviously, seek any help that you can whenever you have a lot of things that you need to get off your chest. Just another fucking sad ass spot, bro, but it was like weirdly empowering at the same time. It dealt with some pretty intense themes that are universals for most people. As all things live, all things must eventually meet its end. Entropy always beckons. The Thanatos, the death drive, it is a part of us all. And it has its own terrible stuff attached to it. I mean, the music was fucking like, let's go back real quick, because there was something I wanted to hear again.
Brain dead, bacon, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so bacon, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted. Another line, brain dead. Feeling so bacon, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted. Brain dead, bacon, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall.
That harmony, bro.
Taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking.
Ren got such a good voice for fucking blues, dude. He just does.
Jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. Know me with the same old baggage in my closet.
God damn. This guy's ripping this guitar apart. Who the fuck is this?
Find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. Know me with the same old baggage in my closet.
That's.
Forget about it, Frankie.
That's rough, man. That's fucking good shit, though. It's a departure that I was not expecting. I thought it would have been like a sad rap song where people just talked about like relationships or something. That was a whole different direction than I thought I was gonna go. Jesus Christ, dude. Well, thank you guys for voting for this one in. I'll throw up the vote here in a little bit. We'll have a vote for Monday, because when I wake up, I'm gonna upload another one of my songs stuck in my heads. And we are going to do a reaction to I heard that song Uninvited is a cheeky song, and I want to do that one just as a little shout out to Miss She Came Uninvited, because she has donated twice now, so it's Tammy. You guys do not have to do those things, but I appreciate you when you do, and I will endeavor to be as honest and forthright in my reactions as I can. And I owe you guys everything. You guys are awesome. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be here in hopefully about 7 hours. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.